What's going on, guys? Today, we're going to talk a little bit about progress. Now, in the past, we've talked about your physical progress and how you should be less reliant on what the scale says or the measurements you might be taking, and instead, just take some pictures or focus on the way your body feels, on the way your clothes fit. However, it's important to understand that progress isn't just measured by physical change, weight gain, muscle gain, body fat loss, and weight loss, but also on mental, behavioral, and emotional changes. You see, there are two types of people out there. There's the first set that struggle with self-control. They have a hard time saying no, and they say they're flexible dieting. But flexible dieting doesn't mean you get to eat whatever you want, whenever you want, as often as you want. It's more about not feeling guilty about having those foods sometimes. But you do have to be very consistent in order to hit your goals. For these people, a big step forward without changing their nutritional programming or their workouts would just be saying no a little bit more often, not giving into temptation as often as they were before. And then there's the other side, the side that doesn't get talked about enough. The people that have food anxiety. These people get very anxious when they're invited to parties or invited to go out to eat with friends. They feel like they may make a poor decision and that decision is going to ruin all their progress. They beat themselves up for having a little bit of cake and ice cream at their cousin's birthday party. And they know it's silly. They even tell the people around them that they should be flexible, that it's okay to have a donut every now and then, and that as long as they stay consistent, things will be okay. They'll hit their goals. But they struggle with it inside. For these people, the exact opposite is true. Saying yes a little bit more often and not feeling guilty about it will be a huge step forward. They'll be less likely to beat themselves up, to use exercise as a punishment, which then doesn't make it fun, and then we don't want to do it anymore. And if we're not having fun, what are we doing? By saying yes, they're going to be able to avoid the emotional roller coaster and the up and down endless cycle of binge eating because they just don't feel like they can do it anymore. And then starvation because they feel guilty and they want to get back to where they were before. And it just goes up and down, up and down. If they can just say yes and be a little bit more consistent, they can slowly make progress and be happy and healthy while doing it. It's important to take some time and maybe try to find out which one of these two areas you fit into and what you can do to slowly make some behavioral and emotional and mental changes to help you make better progress. But also understand that there are people out there that are struggling in the exact opposite way that you are. Be there to help them, to support them, and to understand. Let them know that it's okay and that together we're going to hit these goals. I hope this helps you guys out. See you soon.